Pull some of that bass out, Bruce.
Please don't get it fucked up, cause I'm a photographer, nigga. That's not the only cannon I got to shoot shots at a nigga. ZMP, bitch. Ain't no one man above the group. We all bosses. We grew this shit from the roots. You might think that I'm a strange nigga. Ever since my mama passed, I ain't been the same nigga. I've been the range, the pain, I can still feel it. Still trying to figure out how a nigga deal with it. I'm still with it.
What's up, YouTube? It's me, Tommie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, how are you? And if you're not new, hello and welcome. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and showing my videos love. I'm kind of shocked. You know, congratulations. I feel like I'm very happy. Like, the channel just hit 100 subscribers. I'm very, very happy about that. I'm just being myself. I'm just giving you guys my opinions, my commentary, and my podcast. And I feel like I'm very blessed with the audience that I do have because they're intelligent and they're able to reason and see like where I'm coming from. You know, I'm obviously going to talk about today's episode of Baddies West on Zeus Network, the final episode. And I read your guys' comments. I love your guys' feedback. I literally delete the ones that are crappy and shitty and telling me what to do. Because it's like some people come in and they're just like, oh, I like your videos and stuff, but like, could you stop talking so much and this and that? I'm not gonna stop doing that shit. I hate when people come tell me what the fuck I need to do, okay? Because first of all, the whole reason why I had to start a whole new YouTube channel is because of the owner of Zeus Network trying to silence me because she didn't like that I said her show was exploitative. Now you got, and even before on my first channel, people were doing that too. They're like, oh, like, can you, they didn't understand when you do reactions, you have to pause it every 30 seconds. And I was doing it so much because Cora, the owner of Zeus Network, she was already messing and fucking with my stuff so much. I was getting to the point where I had to pause it to show that I wasn't doing any copyright, even though I was, you know, reacting from a whole different platform. So, you know, I don't give a fuck if you think I talk too much. I really don't. Because like I said, this is a commentary podcast channel. I'm not going to stop for nobody. I'm not going to stop being me. You telling me to stop doing that is like telling me to stop being myself. I'm not going to do that. There's plenty of other, you know, YouTube review channels that you guys can go ahead and look at. Go and do that because all I'm going to do is read your comment and I'm going to delete it because I don't give a fuck. With that being said, let's get started and let's talk about today's episode of Baddies West. So this Sunday's episode was pretty much, it picked up where it left off with the girls fighting in the club, Tommie Lee and Stunna girl. Literally, it just shows a long scene of them getting peppered sprayed or smoked. There's like a bunch of smoke in there. People are like, at this point, people are like trying to get out of there. You can hear a bunch of people screaming for their lives, literally. You can hear people literally freaked out. And then I remember that clip from 2 months ago. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 months ago. If you guys remember, they showed some scene of Stunna girl and Tommie Lee fighting in the parking lot of somewhere. And then you see the guy that's with Stunna girl punch Tommie in the face. Either he punched Tommie in the face or he punched Tommie's sister in the face. And then out of nowhere, you hear gunshots, right? So that little clip that from months ago on YouTube, they showed that on this episode. It shows when they go outside from the club. You know what I'm saying? And it shows them fighting and stuff like that. And Stunna girl, once again, being literally proud. Like, I'm trying to figure out, because everybody's like everybody's like literally picking sides like it's a football team. And I'm just like, again, are we not watching the same episode? Everybody accused Biggie of being the person that set this up. The girl was nowhere near to be found in the episode, okay? And then, even Tommie said in her confessional, she said this was literally this wasn't so serious to the point where everybody's lives were at danger. All because Stunna literally felt intimidated by Tommie Lee. I don't give a fuck how y'all put it. That girl sat there and kept her eyes on Tommie the moment she was there at the event. You could tell her mood changed because she thought that Tommie wasn't going to be there because Natalie made it seem, well, she knew she might or might not be going. And it's so hypocritical because how you going to say, no, I'm not tripping if she come, and then you tripping as soon as you see this girl with a bunch of people that's literally her crew. And you got people being messy talking about, oh, this is her stomping grounds. This is her city. This is her city. Okay, if this your city and you keep reminding me this your city and you keep talking about let's get active and you keep talking about this your city, I'm going to roll deep too. Because you're not going to keep sneaking me. You're not going to do no weird stuff. I'm a public figure. I have the right to hire protection to protect myself. It's not my fault that I really have money and I can afford to hire that shit. Okay? Okay? Because that means that you got money. I have money to hire security, sweetheart. You don't have a right to tell me I can't. Zeus Network security cannot tell her shit. That is her legal hired security for her protection because you got weird-ass people like that girl who just be setting people up wanting to fight people one-on-one, but you constantly bring a man to a gunfight. And you can clearly hear gunshots, always lying, talking about some, wasn't no guns. Like, I've been seeing little clips of her floating around, of her explaining her side of what happened, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna listen to nobody that's a fucking liar. Like, you're deemed a liar. You are a fucking liar. You a liar and you a thief. I hate thieves. I hate people that steal, and I hate people that get gratification off of terrorizing or making other people feel weird and uncomfortable. I hate that shit. And the whole season was weird. Everybody was arguing with each other. Everybody was like beefing with each other. You know, nobody really got anything accomplished. And then you see the girls talk about, like, if you listen to the end of the episode, nothing really got accomplished. You got Stunna going, oh, this is for all my bitches that going through what I'm going through and you can get out too. Then I'm just like, so you made it out from doing what you did, right? Because Carmen ain't caught your ass yet. So you made it out from doing what you did, and you think you kicking the door and leading the way, leading all the young girls. She literally said, all my young bitches. So you kicking the doors in for what? For everybody to fall down with you? Is that what you doing? Because anybody that looks up to this person is a trip. For real. Then you got, what's her name? Natalie Nunn even gave her freaking confessional. Once again, ain't nobody doing it like us. Ain't nobody trying to come get picked up by Zeus Network, because nobody want to get hired by Zeus Network. That's why we keep seeing you year round like a damn crescent moon. We keep seeing you like a moon cycle. You keep coming back like a damn period. Like, we know once through the month you gonna come and kick motherfuckers in they uterus and shit. That's who you are. You are a period. You come once a month with some bullshit. That's what the fuck I feel like Natalie Nunn is. Nobody wants to deal with Zeus Network. Nobody wants, in my opinion, in my motherfucking opinion, nobody wants to deal with Zeus Network. If you have a name and a title for yourself, you are not gonna sign up for Zeus Network. If you sign up for Zeus Network, you're most likely in a situation where you needed it. Okay? So hell to the no, nigga. Hell to the no. Razor, I don't really remember her confessional. Scotty, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think, did these girls even make their confessionals? Like, I skipped through so many of their fucking confessionals after I seen Stunna girls. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I just was like, I'm about to skip this shit. And then it goes to them going to vacation, them having like a little moment where they're having fun and stuff. And it was cool. Like, I think that was the most refreshing part of the whole entire season. And you got people that are like, if they would have did this the whole entire season, it wouldn't have been so much static. You know what I mean? None of the girls, you only see, I didn't even see Lo. I think I only seen Rolly, Natalie, and Scotty. And yeah, like, you don't see some of the girls anymore in that last episode. People are saying that Razor supposedly, allegedly didn't go to that reunion. I hope not. Why would you go to that funky ass shit? Did you not see the Ghetto Power Rangers? And then for Bad Boys Houston, it literally starts off with Orlando Brown getting picked up from jail with Natalie Nunn wearing this fucking fur thing that she's been wearing since the first Bad Boys Houston. I mean, the first Bad Boys. When they, you know, at the end, when they all got to pick the fur jackets, she's still wearing this damn fur jacket. And I can tell she feeling herself because she going to take somebody out of jail. And it's like, he gets picked up, and then he's like excited to be out of jail. And she's all talking to him and stuff in front of the jail. And she's like, are you ready? Are you ready? We got to do it. Ready? Because, you know, are you ready? And then it's like, he's like, yeah, like, I'm ready. Like, I'm tired of making noodles in a toilet bowl that had my shit and pee in it. And I'm just like, Orlando Brown, ladies and gentlemen. And then it goes to the guys, like, introducing them and stuff. And then they're, like, lined up outside like soldiers or something. Like, she got them lined outside and I'm just like, and then you see, like, the security, like a gang of security right here. And I'm just like, this is going to be something else. And then they have to all go down the line and introduce themselves and stuff. And they're introducing, and then it starts turning weird because out of nowhere, I'm the baddest. This my city. I'm going to show you that this my city. They not understanding that they are the city. Ain't nobody from the city. Like how G Herbo said, ain't nobody run the city. We all from the city. You know what I'm saying? This is not your city. I hate when people do that. Stop saying it's your city and it's a million other people that live in that bitch. Stop saying that. That's annoying. Stop saying this my shit. I run this. Motherfuckers don't run nothing. You know who runs it? Mr. Stanley. Okay? You don't run anything. Okay? But them lips. Okay? I'm just being honest. So they doing that out of nowhere while they're talking. This dude Jonathan freaking hits Anthony in the face. Just starts hitting him. And then I see Anthony hitting him back, like really hitting this man back. And then when he getting his he hitting this man back, you see this other dude come in named Mr. Chef, and he goes and he starts socking him up. And I'm just like, why are y'all already jumping in? And then this one guy with braids was over here yelling at the top. He's like, ain't nobody jumped in. Ain't nobody. We all watching the same thing. He jumped in. You didn't even wait till him to finish running his fade with the other dude. You jumped in, start socking him in the head. I hate when people do that shit. Get your one up. If you really need to get your one up, start calling people out for the fade and the squabble. Stop being scary. If you know this man has a bunch of security holding him back and he already finds somebody else, why you gotta go in and freaking start fighting? For what? Then, after that happens, freaking that guy that I'm telling you about that was screaming at the top of his lungs, he starts tripping on T-Relly. I'm not sure if that's his name, T-Relly or Relly, but he starts tripping on him. And I get irritated because I'm like, why are you making it? And I guess the reason why Jonathan did that is because you guys remember the guy, he ripped the trenzas, he ripped the braids off or whatever. He's mad that Anthony let that guy go to a club and spend $300. And I guess Jonathan felt some type of way. He's like, so you gonna accept business from people that I don't mess with? And it's like, Anthony was like, dude, I'm never gonna turn money down. Like, this is my business. Like, business comes before pleasure, comes before friendships. That's just a Taurus thing. Like, so he gets mad about that. That's why he fired off on him. And then Relly felt bad. You could tell he genuinely felt bad. There was a couple of dudes that genuinely felt bad because they were like, why did the other dude have to jump in and they was already fighting? So as the guy's screaming, T-Relly kind of like, okay, well, you ain't got to do all that. I could just come to you. You could come tell me to my face what the problem is. So he goes over there and actually tries to communicate because I could see he was calm. He was calm when he was asking him, like, well, I don't think it was right. He didn't have to jump. Ain't nobody jumping. Yes, you did. Like, yes, we all seen the same thing. So I guess out of nowhere, that dude starts swinging off and firing off on Relly. And then you just see Relly like already giving it to him. Like, you already know. Like, that's why I was like, I'm going to talk about it because here we go again. Like, but you know what? Bad Boys LA did manage to get a lot accomplished on their season, though. They did. Whether people really like that season or not, they did manage to, because the men at the end of the day were like, you know what? Fuck all this, to stop all the fighting. We're about to get to business. And that franchise was more able to get to work because they just didn't have time for the bullshit and the pettiness. The girls, on the other hand, are different because they wanted to fight the whole season. And that's literally what they did. They would perform and then fight. And I'm just like, bruh. So that was all, you guys. That was my commentary for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, congratulations. Happy to us. Welcome, Luna Babes. We have officially made it to 100 subscribers. And to those who feel like I should stop talking and keep playing, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm going to read your fucking comment. I'm going to delete it because I don't give a fuck. You don't get to tell me what the fuck to do. Okay? I'm a married fucking mother. I'm a married wife of 2 kids. 1 here and 1 on the way. Okay? I've been married for almost 10 years. Okay? I'll be 30 May 2nd next year. This year, by the way, you guys, my birthday is May 2nd. And it's coming up next Tuesday, I want to say. I'll be 29 years old. You don't fucking get to tell me nothing, and I've been on this bitch for 29 years. God bless you guys. Have a good night and a good week.
Damn, bitch, I'm on some child's playing. This is my playground. Slanter on my shit, so when I pop it, so I won't make a sound. No witnesses. Never getting booked, nigga. If you want the smoke, ask for a simple, nigga. No fingerprints, cause I ain't gon' touch you, nigga. Just watch the sled hit your body when I pull the trigger. And I don't give a fuck if you choke, I'ma blast off. Bold behind the scene, but in action, you're real soft. Never lean deceiving, I can get real raw. This shooter shit ain't made for the most of y'all. But you can walk up and talk to me, little bitch. That's how you get drilled with that fuck shit. All up in my mix and that real quick. Pull out the spliff and get swift, make your ass stiff. Carry this Uzi on my waist like it's fashion.